Good morning, church, and praise the Lord. My name is Judith Thumbi. I'm serving the Lord with gladness in the health space. Mine is to give you some feedback. One of the activities of the health board is to give information, educate, and sensitize us all about our health. One of our major activities is having medical camps. I believe many of you have attended our medical camps, where you pass through different professionals who attend to you, give you service, and advise accordingly. Now, the Lord has really blessed this space, and we have a lot of young professionals who have joined us. And from these young professionals, we came up with a form that helped us to collect data that has enabled us to give you feedback, as I'm about to give you now. Media team, if you can present. So the last medical camp, that was in April 2023, it was well attended, just move the slides kindly. Well attended. Our mandate is to avail resources dedicated to improving the overall healthiness of the PCA Kawasukari to enable us to serve the Lord better. And as we do that, our mission is to educate, as we have done in many forums, about taking an active role in caring for your health, physical health, mental health as well, overall health, by overall wellness, prevention, onset of diseases, ensuring early detection and diseases through conducting medical camps, and also having community outreach and giving medical assistance to our members during in the church in case of any medical emergency. Now, during the medical camp, we had a total of 222 participants, but only 129 returned this form. Now, this form, we are hoping that in the next medical camp, when you pick this form, as you go around, you're going to tick every station that you have attended. It has got a unique identifier. It doesn't identify you as a person, just a number, to allow us to gather data so that we can give you feedback, so that it's not just an activity we do and you don't know what happens. So this is what has happened this time from May, in April. We are able to put data together and give you feedback. In total, we had 45.3 males and 45.3% males and 54.7 females. Now, this data kind of reflects the world over, that ladies are more health-seeking, have got more health-seeking behavior than gentlemen. So we would want to encourage that our gentlemen also attend camps. And even if you don't attend the medical camp, that you have some health-seeking behavior, you go for checkups. Don't wait until you're unwell to see the doctor. See the doctor just for a checkup. While 32.6% were between 0.9 years of age, 67.4 were above 19 years of age. Those are our total participants. Next slide. Now, we had 3 different measures. One was the BMI, just to check your weight against your height. And as you can see from our percentages here, those who are underweight were 4.7%. Normal weight, depending on your BMI, was 18.6. Overweight was 41.9%. Those who are obese or above overweight were 11.6%, extremely obese 16.3%. Now, this is a representation of us as a community of Kawasukari. So from the statisticians here, that is enough data to say that we should do something, isn't it? Now, the waist-hip ratio, this is the ratio, this just checks where the fat is distributed in your body. This is something called central obesity. Central obesity is, where the fat is deposited. And we say in the health profession that if you have more fat deposited centrally, then you are more at risk of other medical conditions. So these are our percentages. Low was 40.7%, so there is cause of concern. Moderate was 28.4%, and high was 24.3%. Then our blood pressure checks, The percentage that had normal blood pressures was 23.3%. Those that had elevated blood pressures were 19.8%. Those that were already in stage 1 hypertension was 18.6%. And those who are in stage 2 hypertension was 19.8%. From this sample, and according to the numbers, it's a fairly good sample for the researchers here. I think then it's important that we just take note. Now, what are our recommendations given this data for our congregation and our population? We want to carry out another camp, this time around targeting more people and also extend it to the community. We are also requesting that when you fill that form that you kindly give it back to us so that we can analyze the data and give you a report like we are doing now. We are also recommending that we have increased health talks from both mental health perspective, diet, lifestyle, and to reduce the levels of hypertension, weight issues. And so we are hoping that we can be able to give more sensitization about our health. We have set up aerobics classes to help church members have weight within recommended levels, thus eliminating many issues. Now, on this point, the session has been so kind, and there's a swimming pool. We all talked about the swimming pool. I don't know if we sampled how many have actually used the swimming pool. And yet, you know, swimming is a very good exercise. We also have the PCMF walks. I know they are said PCMF for gentlemen. We would also want to encourage that all of us participate in these walks. Now, we have gone further, and the session has allowed us to introduce aerobics classes. These aerobics classes, we have thought of putting them on an evening and in a morning, and one morning. So the evening is Tuesday, 5:30 to 6:30. This is a space for you to just move your body. It's not so that you know how to do the right steps or wrong steps. It does not matter so long as you're moving. The other class, we are thinking of Saturday, 7 to 8 a.m. before we go to our businesses. We are encouraging that at least we can exercise twice in a week. Now, it is very, very important that this is taken on, given that we have seen the statistics that we need. Now, these statistics do not mean that you go and take a crash diet, no. There are many things on the internet talking of all kinds of diets. Please don't do that. But it is about the small, small things. Health is about small things. However, health does not wait for things to be perfect. There is a team that is working on the gym very, very, very hard, trying to put the gym together. It's coming up, and we thank our session for that. But as we wait for the gym to take place and to take form, these classes, these aerobics classes, we are proposing this so that there can be something that is ongoing as we wait for the gym. I am hoping and believing that once the gym is done, and we know our church, when you look at the way things have been put, the new things that have been built, it will be a state-of-the-art gym. So kindly plan to be a member. You can start buying your tracksuit. However, even if you do not come for aerobics, even if you do not swim, even if you do not come to the gym, look for a kind of regime for yourself. I would recommend, and this is going to be my prescription from the health board, that you click on your TV, look for an exercise regime. There is something called Walk, Walk, Walk. Now that program is very easy to do. You can put it on and you can pull in your children, you can pull in your spouse, push your tables back and do that exercise. It's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and it's very, very enjoyable. If you do that 3 times a week, it is good enough. It doesn't have to be very vigorous. It is just something that you do routinely. Remember, health is an everyday thing. It doesn't wait until things are perfect. It is something that you do slowly, little bits, every day. Now, I don't know about you, but the last time we had exercise as a congregation, Evangelist Mahinda, we really enjoyed in the field. I don't know if that was the last time you exercised or you did something fun. I pray that it is not. And I pray that you can get into any of these things that we have put in place, that have been put in place, and we have been allowed by our session. Please do not wait. In our mother tongue, don't join them. Thank you very much.
Hemeni clip.
Remember those who were in prison?